Welcome to Silver Trucker.
What is this?
Your new reality. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Yo, this is Silver Trucker. How's it going, guys? Today, I want to talk about some stuff. I'm a truck driver of 10 years, almost 10 years. And I've experienced the ups and downs of this industry. This industry is pretty big, and there's a lot of money flowing in and out of this industry. There's a lot of money being captured at the top. And you know what I'm saying? This channel is really just to help truckers do what they need to do so they can either stay above the game, get way ahead of the game, and or be able to survive the game. Either way it go, you got to get in this game, you got to survive it. I have a hell of experience in this shit. So just to start it off, I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about rates, complaining about double brokering and all kinds of shit. And yeah, this shit is fucked. There's a lot of people in the industry that's out here trying to get this bread, and they're being greedy and also being a bit tasteless sometimes to make sure that their pockets are being filled, while the driver is busting his ass out here. I'm talking about busting ass, and then they're getting fucking nowhere. They're getting nowhere fast. And a lot of times what tends to happen is that the trucker gives up, and or they just die with the truck, or you know, or they allow this career to pretty much smoke them out. And it doesn't have to be like that. Now, would I say there's money in trucking? Yes, there's money in trucking. There's hella money in trucking. But it's what you do with the money is what's gonna really separate how you make it out here. So you gotta, first and foremost, man, you gotta start investing your money, man. And a lot of times, you know, yeah, get a retirement account, that makes sense. You know, save up your money, that makes sense. You know, invest in things that grow faster than inflation, that makes sense. But a lot of times truckers don't. I've noticed a lot of truckers don't be doing that from what I'm seeing. Now, I could be wrong. They could be beast mode out here and putting their money where it is. But there's only a certain few that's doing it. But a lot of them are going for these scams, these lease op scams, and they get in here getting burned on that. Or you go to a company and they start you out with this little ass cent per mile, and unfortunately you can't be loyal to these companies because they're not loyal to you. And a lot of times, either a company or if you leasing up or whatever, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna make it because they're not paying enough. And when it comes to these lease out programs, so far from what I'm noticing is that some people do good, but a lot of people do bad. Now, granted, when you a lease op or you're owner op, you definitely got to be good in business. Your business acumen got to be really good. You gotta know your numbers, and you can't be playing around with diesel spiking up. You know, people getting smoked on that. And honestly, in my personal opinion, and this is just my opinion, I feel like a lot of small and mid-sized companies are to eventually go get wiped out. And what's left is going to be the mega carriers. The mega carriers are going to keep absorbing all of the mid and low companies. And they're just going to pretty much absorb it and then create branches of themselves even more. And eventually, that's it. They're going to be the ones. That's like banks. Banks come in. They absorb the little banks, the mid banks. Once they get smoked and they can't get, you know, they can't make it out, they can't pull themselves out of that, they get too illiquid, they get swallowed up and they gone. Big banks buy them up, and then that's it. So, and typically, like when it comes to trucking, that's what's happening. A lot of companies unfolded after COVID. There was a lot of money flushed into the system. Rates spiked up, and people, even the illiterate, the smart, the dumb, everybody could come flying in here, and everybody made money. Even in the market, stock market, people made money. And you know, that was a good time, but good times don't last. Shit started crashing down. Things got right back to where it was, where it's pretty much always been. Rates have pretty much been the same for as long as a lot of people can remember, especially the old timers that can remember. But the difference is your cost of operation. If you're coming in and you got a good cost and you can operate with a certain amount of funds and you're not going broke, then yeah. But a lot of people coming in here to escape the rat race. They're coming in to escape whatever problems they got at home, so they get into the truck. That's not how you want to operate. Like, the trucking is good, it's rewarding to a point, but trucking ain't all that neither. Like, a lot of times people say, oh, well, yeah, I got into trucking to get this money, but a lot of money is ensnared into the shareholders and these execs, man. They holding all that money hostage. And you got to find other means to get money. So to pretty much make a long story short, you have to start investing your money in things that can preserve value, grow in value, and build up a cushion to where you have a place of power in your life in trucking. A lot of times you come in here, you get the little piece of shit per mile, and you're not getting no miles, or you're getting some miles. You know, it's good 1 month, the next month it's really hard, and that's just trucking. And the volatility of that is crazy, because 1 month you may do good. I mean, there's months where I've made a lot of money, then there's months where I made a little bit of money, and depending on how you moved your money in those times will be depending on how long you can survive the game. But you have to eventually grow from survival and grow into excelling and being in a place of stability and power, because trucking ain't fucking stable, man. And the driver gets punished the worst, because if the truck ain't moving, you won't get paid. If your truck break down, you don't get paid. If the shipper holds you up, you don't get paid. If the consignee holds you up, you don't get paid. Ultimately, the driver pays the ultimate price. Meanwhile, dispatchers get paid a salary, so they get the same shit, and the upper management get a salary, so they get paid a steady income. But the driver, they pretty much are literally the market itself. So if the company ain't doing good, it's not gonna fucking matter, no way. And then you're also pretty much exposed to the market 100%, as the company is exposed to the market, but they have other levers that they can utilize to stabilize themselves, to continue to make more money and leverage the driver while the driver is broke. So enough with that rant. So the channel really is designed to help you elevate, and that's what I want to achieve here.